Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaye Stadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namo Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanang pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo 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 Mahabodhanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tvishe Nama He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagat Pate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanushute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vrindai Tulasi Devyai Priyai Keshavasya Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavati Namo Namo Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Sharupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktaksham Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. At first I offer my unlimited obeisances to Govinda Goswami Maharaj and Om Vishnupada Paramhans Parivrajagacharya Ashtotarasta Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj and begging for their causeless mercy. Then I offer my unlimited obeisances unto the lotus feet of my Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga. Due to inconveniences, due to the internet problems, we could not broadcast the English Harikatha today. We had Harikatha program here, so I will try to speak in very brief about the Guru Purnima day, the significance of Guru Purnima day. Some places today observing, and here in Brajamandal, in Govardhan, Vrindavan, Radhakund, tomorrow people observing this auspicious day. So in simple words, I will try to present what is the importance of Guru Purnima. The Guru Purnima is the day when Sri Vedavyasji, Krishna Dvaipayan Vyas, he appeared. Who was the Vyasadeva? Vyasadeva was Satyavas avatar. He was the empowered personality, empowered incarnation of Krishna, Satyavas avatar. And he manifested Krishna in this world. Actually, Shastra saying, Mahaprabhu saying in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Maya Mugdha Jiver Smriti Gyan. Jiver Mahamaya, they forget Krishna. They have no knowledge who is Krishna. What is our relationship with Krishna? They totally forgotten. Krishna out of mercy. Jivar kripay kaila Krishna Ved Puran. Out of mercy, Krishna manifested the Ved, Puran, Upanishad, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Shastra is like the chakshu, the eyes. Without Shastra, we cannot see who is Supreme Lord, who is Krishna. What is transcendental subject? What is the constitutional position of jiva? What is our relationship with Krishna? Shastra is the eyes, the vision. That's why Shastra is necessary. Also, Shastra is like mother, who can tell about the Supreme Father Krishna. Without Shastra, no jiva can understand who is Krishna. That's why Krishna, out of mercy, he sent Vedavyas to manifest the Shastra in this world. If we analyze the meaning of Veda Vyas, Veda means who manifested the Veda. How? Vyas means he divided Veda. Veda was sum total in one, and Veda Vyas he divided and presented in 4 divisions of Veda: Ruk, Sham, Yajur, Atharva. For the convenience, for the benefit of the whole world. And in the Yamuna river, there was an island in middle of Yamuna river, and where Parasar Muni, he and Satyavrata, Devi Satyavati, and from there, from their union, the Vyasadeva appeared. It is not like material birth, because he was incarnation of Krishna. This is very transcendental, high class subject. Those who know Mahabharata, they know exactly Vyasadeva's birth was not like a human child. He appeared at once, became very grown up youth, and he was incarnation impaired, and the of to draw a line from touching one end of the circle, touching the center, then it should extend that line, should touch the other part of the circle. That line is called Vyasa. Means Vyasadeva is the personality, is the incarnation of Krishna, who manifests Shastra, through whom also he himself manifested as Guru Tattva, by which a jiva can establish his relationship with Krishna. Krishna, in spiritual world, is the spiritual son, and jiva in this world, he can establish the missing relationship, forgotten relationship with Krishna. Vyasadeva manifested Veda in 4 divisions, and then he manifested Upanishad, because in time immemorial, since according to time, the jiva, the human beings, their consciousness level, their intelligence, their purity, all is day by day is decreasing. That's why Vyasadeva again manifested Upanishad. That means that knowledge is the essence of Veda, and by which one can easily understand the meaning of Veda, and in condensed form. Again, later on he manifested Puranas, Upapuranas. Purana means in those scriptures, by in the form of different stories, different histories, different pastimes, he manifested established the same conclusion of Veda and Upanishad. Puran means to fulfill. That Puran, that scripture, who fulfilled the meaning, the purpose of Veda. Puran he manifested. 54 Puranas he manifested. And after that, those who are very, very low intelligence, low class person who cannot understand Puran, for them Vyasadeva manifested Mahabharat. In Mahabharat, whole Veda is given in condensed form. Especially in Mahabharat, he manifested Bhagavad Gita, the direct emanating words from the Supreme Lord Krishna, the words he recorded and manifested as Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And after all, after manifesting all Veda, Upanishad, Puranas, Vyasadeva was not so much satisfied. Internally he was not so much satisfied. Though Vyasadeva is Guru, the Guru of this world, Guru of the mankind, is one of the most prominent Acharya in our line. Though Krishna Bande Jagat Guru, Krishna is the original Guru, but Vyasadeva is the incarnation of Krishna who did this function of Guru. Because what Guru's business? Guru is Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshirun Unmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Nama. We pray in the pranam, in the prayer of Gurudev. Our vision is completely blinded. We cannot see the absolute truth. What is Krishna? What is relationship with Krishna? What is the spiritual subject? We cannot really have vision to see that. And Guru, by the torchlight of transcendental knowledge, he opens our eye and impart the transcendental knowledge in our heart, so that our spiritual vision, the spiritual vision develops in the heart. We can see the absolute subjects. We can see the absolute truth, Krishna. So Vyasadeva, he manifested Krishna in this world by his writings, by Veda, Upanishad and all. So Vyasadeva was not like ordinary human person. We know Arjun and Krishna. Arjun was not, he was friend of Krishna, he was not less in knowledge. But Krishna is showing that. Krishna himself is Achyuta, infallible. Krishna always supremely full of knowledge. Arjuna teaching that through his associates, that a jiva, a sadhaka, he can be illusioned, but Krishna's knowledge, Krishna can never be illusioned. Krishna is Mayadhisha, is master of the illusory potency. Establishing this. That's why Arjuna was so much learned. He has all the knowledge. His knowledge was covered for time being to teach us that we need a Guru in the life. Arjuna surrendered to Krishna, accepted Krishna as Guru. Sishyasteham sadhimam twam praparnam. Then Krishna imparted the transcendental knowledge. Srimad Bhagavad Gita manifested through Arjuna. Arjuna was the instrument. Krishna, through his own associates, he manifested Bhagavad Gita in this world, which is full of transcendental knowledge in condensed form. So that whole world, for generations, for time immemorial, and for time, always, for eternal time, it will be impart knowledge, enlighten all the living jivas, living entities. Similarly, Vyasadeva himself is Lord Narayan. He is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. Satyavesa avatar, literary incarnation of Krishna. There is no chance that he will be illusioned or something will be, do some mistake. But to teach the whole world, to teach us, this pastime happened. Krishna used Vyasadeva even. Sometimes in Leela also we see Baladev Prabhu himself also covered by Yogamaya. Sometimes Baladev Prabhu cannot understand Krishna's pastime. Krishna is doing, by his Yogamaya potency, Krishna make Baladev Prabhu forget. Similarly, by Yogamaya, Vyasadeva had this condition that he was not so much satisfied. In this world, there is so-called happiness and distress. How come? It comes to the, for the happiness, it is bodily, from body and mind, even subtle body, mind, intelligence, ego and the body and senses. We get happiness. When the same objects are in contact of body and mind and senses, then we get happiness. And when the same subject are separated, disunion, then we are not satisfied, we get the distress. But blissfulness, the ananda, the pleasure is something which is not originated from the sense objects or from the body or from the mind. It is something which is related to the person, the spirit soul. This is the real. So Vyasadeva was feeling that type of happiness which is supposed to be fully blissfulness. He was not feeling that. As if in his duty he did something, some negligence in his duty. As if he has something missing in establishing the purpose of his incarnation. So like this he was in dilemma. What is missing? What is lacking? He is teaching us, though Vyasadeva is God himself. Then Narad Muni came. His Gurudev. Narad Muni was not ordinary saint. Narad Muni was very, very powerful incarnation of Krishna also. Powerful Guru. In so many pastimes of Krishna, Narad Muni is the instrument in Krishna's pastime. So many great devotees, and Vyasadeva offered obeisances and worshipped his Gurudev, and he expressed his desire that what is his present condition. Though I manifested all the Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, Mahabharata, everything, but still I am not so much satisfied within. What is lacking? Please impart me, enlighten me. And Gurudev, please enlighten me. Then Vyasadeva, he enlightened Vyasadeva. Narad Muni enlightened Vyasadeva. Vyas, though you have manifested all the Shastra, but actually why you are not getting that blissfulness? Because the jivas are not fully blissful yet. Following the path of the Shastra you have manifested. Because jiva will be fully blissful, get the real ananda. When jiva will establish his relationship with Krishna, when jiva will attain the ultimate eternal service of Krishna, when jiva will be fully attracted towards Krishna, then is possible. Because in the Shastra you manifested, there is karma, jnana, yoga and different, all these paths are there, mixture of those things. That's why a jiva will be confused. As a result, why it is not, that's why you are not so satisfied. Till now, you have not manifested that literature. Which literature can fully guide a jiva? Which is spotless, there should not be anything other than bhakti. You have not manifested yet. Because bhakti, savai punsa paro dharma jato bhaktir adokhyaj. Ahetu ke apratihata yayatma suprasiddhati. Only jiva will be fully, a living entity will be fully blissful, fully satisfied. When you will be engaged, the high class of devotional service, fully pure devotional service to Krishna. That is the highest duty. You have not established in your Shastra. That's why the jivas, living entities, they are being misguided by different paths. And they are cheated. And they cannot get the ultimate service of Krishna, ultimate love of Godhead. That's why to manifest some Shastra, which will be described, the all attractive Krishna. That Shastra should be devoid of dharma, artha, kama, moksha, all these paths. It should be only establish the Suddha Bhakti. the exclusive glories of the Krishna, the exclusive glories of his pure devotees, and ultimately it should manifest from Shastra, which should establish the exclusive ultimate glory of the Bhakti. Then it will real benefit will be for the human society. The real benefit will be the whole world for the mankind. You have not manifested, you have not mentioned in your literature that how Krishna is Supreme Lord, is supremely independent, Swarat, Sarvatantra Swatantra, Ajita, he cannot be conquered by any means. But same Krishna is fully conquered by the pure devotional service, pure devotional mood of his dear devotees. You have not mentioned this. You have not mentioned that how Krishna, being the Supreme Lord, the Lord of the Lord, the controller of the controllers, the source of all the incarnations, that Krishna, from whom all the material, spiritual, all creations happening, all the destruction happening, everything happening by his desire. Sarvatantra, Sarva Krishna, Krishna, Ishvara, Parama Krishna, Satchitananda Vigraha, supreme cause of all cause Krishna. That Krishna, how is crying when seeing the one stick in the hand of Mother Yasoda. How that Krishna, who is the innumerable universes existing in his stomach, in his body, how that Krishna was bound by Mother Yasoda in a simple rope. What was that rope? That rope was the rope of pure love of Mother Yasoda. Same Krishna can be bound by the pure love. You have not mentioned this. You have not mentioned that Krishna, who is Atmaram, is fully self-satisfied by within. He can fulfill all his desire. There is nothing is lacking. You have not mentioned that Krishna. How he is feeling the indebtedness. He is praying to the gopis. How he is indebted. He can never repay that debt. What type of debt is that? The debt of love. Even Krishna himself cannot repay. You have not exclusively glorified in Krishna's this nature with his intimate associates. So that hearing those pastimes, listening those pastimes, what to speak of hearing this past, even listening those pastimes, hearing those pastimes, jiva will be liberated from this bondage of material existence forever. Jasyam Vaishurya Manayam Krishna Parama Puruse Bhaktiri Upadyata Punsap Soka Moha Bhayapaha. What to speak of after hearing Harikatha, then put into practice, then anartha will be removed, and then will attain bhakti, then step by step. But even you should manifest such scripture, by which, by hearing only, just saying Vaishurya Manaya, only by hearing, oral reception, all the lamentation will run away, will be gone, and all the fear will go away, and the bhakti, the ultimate pure bhakti for Krishna will be established in the heart by hearing those literature, by hearing those pastimes only. If you hear from a pure devotee's lips, automatic, immediate benefit will come. How Parikshit Maharaj, only by hearing, he had no time after hearing to put into practice. Only by hearing, ultimately bhakti developed and went to spiritual world, attend the service of Krishna. So you should compose that literature, Amal Puran, spotless Puran, only exclusive glory of Krishna and his most intimate associates, and how Krishna is being controlled by pure love, his most intimate glory of his devotees and Suddha glories of his pure devotion. Then ultimate benefit you can do for the whole living entity. This was the purpose of your incarnation. Vyasadeva realized this. By mercy of his Gurudev, he started to meditate on Krishna. As if we have a Rasagulla or laddu in our hand, we can see very closely every particle of that laddu. Similarly, Vyasadeva, by meditation, could see all the Krishna's pastimes very, very clearly. And what happened, pastimes, all the incarnations, all the pastimes manifested in heart, like very, very transparent way. Bhakti Yogena Manasi. He meditated fully in Krishna's lotus feet, putting all the devotion, Suddha Bhakti. And then he manifested this literature. The Vyasadeva is the Gurudev. He is the Guru, original Guru, who manifested the Bhagavatam. Otherwise, jivas, we could not, how will be delivered? That's why Anugrahaya Bhaktanam Manusi Tanvasritam Bhajate Tadrusi Krida Yasrutta Tatpuru Bhavet. If Vyasadeva would not manifest all the pastimes of Krishna in the literature, Krishna's mercy we would never feel. We never know what is Krishna's exclusive mercy, how is loving communication with his devotees, associates, and what is then, how would follow that path. We would never practice, we would be never able to practice that bhakti, raganuga bhakti, so that we could attain the love of Krishna. We would never attain. That's why Vyasadeva's today appearance day, he appeared on this day, is Guru. That's why this day is, we observe as Guru Purnima. All the devotees, they worship their Gurudev, their Guru Parampara, because so that the mercy will appear in our heart and ignorance will be dispelled, and our life will be successful, and we will enter in the path of Suddha Bhakti. That's the Vyasadeva. Also, this is the very auspicious day of Sanatan Goswami's disappearance day. I'll just speak few words only, because later on we will elaborately explain. This Sanatan Goswami was most intimate associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We know Mahaprabhu, Sachinandan Gaur Hari, for the benefit of the whole world, he distributed the Krishna Prem. How? Through his intimate associates. Rup Sanatan, all the 6 Goswamis, through them he established the Shastra, Bhakti Shastra, which is establishing the real Suddha Bhakti, and he manifested all the internal moods, so that a devotee who can following their path can really get the Krishna Bhakti, can do with Krishna Bhakti. Though Sanatan Goswami was Nitya Siddha Parikar, he was the Lavanga Manjari of Radharani's very dear Sakhi, but manifested here in this world like ordinary Leela doing. They are very, very qualified. The king at that time, the Mughal kings, they kept Sanatan Goswami, Rup Sanatan, as the ministers. But when Sanatan Goswami met with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Ramkeli ground, in village of Ramkeli, after that he became restless. He could not stay any longer. He could not continue his ministership. He at once gave up everything, left. He wanted to run. He ran to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wanted to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu at that time was traveling to Vrindavan. And then ultimately he met Mahaprabhu in Varanasi, in the house of Chandrasekhar Acharya. He came there. Tekta turna mashesa mandalapati srenim sada tuchhavat bhutva dina ganesakau karunaya kopi nakanthastrito gopi bhava rasamritabdalahari kallola magnor muhur bande rupa sanatanau raghujugo shrijiva gopalako. He gave up all the opulence, all his material status, everything he gave up like passing stool, completely like insignificant, negligible, gave up everything. And then became very, very like meek and humble, very simple. Only received kopi na kanthasritu, only few places of cloth to cover the body, and then fully absorbed in gopi bhav, the mood of the gopis, and he was drowning in the ocean of that mood day and night. This is what Goswami is. Sanatan Goswami was like that. When he came there to meet Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu sent Chandrasekhar Acharya, one of my dear associate, a very dear devotee of Krishna, is coming. Please go. See outside. He found that one Muslim fakir is there, covering within a blanket in the body. Then Mahaprabhu understood he is Sanatan Goswami. Mahaprabhu came at once and went to embrace Sanatan Goswami. And Sanatan Goswami is saying, Prabhu, don't touch me, I am contaminated. Mahaprabhu told, no, you are purest ever. You are full of bhakti rasa. I want to purify myself by touching your body, Sanatan. So like this, so many pastimes are there with Sanatan Goswami. How he was most dear to Mahaprabhu. Very, very dear to Mahaprabhu. There are so many pastimes. After some time, we'll explain, we'll read the details of Sanatan Goswami's all the Leela. That time we'll explain more. And Sanatan Goswami's pastimes in Jagannath Puri with Mahaprabhu and so many pastimes. In conclusion, about Sanatan Goswami, I want to offer one prayer. This prayer is not only for Sanatan Goswami, this prayer is for all the Gurus. A disciple should pray to their Gurudev like this. Really, if they honor their Gurudev, if they realize their Gurudev's position, they should pray them like this. And this prayer was offered by Sri Raghunath Das Goswami in the beginning of the Bilap Kusmanjali. In that Bilap Kusmanjali is such a glorious book for Gaudiya Vaishnavas. All his intimate moods, how to serve Radharani. Raghunath Das Goswami writing that book. Bilap means lamenting, crying and crying in separation of Radharani. Each drop of his crying, as a flower, his offering. Bilap means lamenting with so much separation mode for. Who's writing? By whose mercy today I am relishing this bhakti rasa. The mellow of bhakti, how I am relishing. He explaining, telling about himself. Writing, Vairagya Juga Bhakti Rasam Prayatnair Apaya Janamam Anabhipsu Andham Krupam Buddhi Jar Paradukha Dukhi Sanatanam Tang Prabhu Ashrayami. Raghunath Goswami praying to Sanatan Goswami. Sanatan Goswami was one of his prominent Siksha Guru in his life. There is no difference between Siksha and Diksha Guru. And he feels so much indebtedness to Sanatan Goswami path. Raghunath Das Goswami, after Mahaprabhu disappeared from this world of Prakat Leela, he wanted to give up his body, leave his body. No use to survive in my life. Without Gauranga, how will survive? Then he came to Vrindavan. He came to Braja. He wanted to, from top of Govardhan, just jump and give up his life. But Sanatan Goswami mercifully took care of Raghunath Das Goswami, took Raghunath to his lap, and then what he did, he's telling, Raghunath Das Goswami himself telling, Vairagya Juga Bhakti Rasam Prayatne Apaya Janamam Anabhipsandan. The Bhakti Rasa, the mellow of Bhakti is Vairagya Juga. It is full of Vairagya, renunciation. What type of Vairagya is this? One Vairagya is to give up everything. Every object just give up and leave aside everything and go to forest. But this is not that Vairagya. This is that Vairagya out of attachment to Krishna's lotus feet. Natural, spontaneous detachment comes for all the objects. This is one Vairagya, high class of Vairagya. And Yukta Vairagya is that being detached from all the objects of the world, even the body, and considering all the objects in this world existing, even my body, everything existing, it is related to Krishna. It is for the service of Krishna. Anasaktasya visayan jatharam upanjundita. Nirbandha Krishna samandha. Can see all the objects, every body is related to Krishna. It is for the service of Krishna. Realizing this thing, it is the high class of Vairagya. So that Vairagya, Raghunath Goswami is telling, Vairagya Jug Bhakti Rasam, that Bhakti Rasa, by which I have exclusive attachment developed for Krishna and spontaneous detachment for the world and everything in related to Krishna, that vision developed in my heart. How it came to me? Who made me drink that mellow of Vairagya? Who made me drink that mellow of Bhakti Rasa? That Bhakti. Who made me drink that mellow, that drink of Bhakti? Who? Only Sanatan Goswami. How he did? What was my qualification? I had no qualification. Apaya janamam. That means I was not qualified to get that Bhakti. Bhakti Rasa. I was not qualified. Apaya janamam. Anabhipsu. I was even unwilling. I had no desire to get even. I was so fallen. I had no desire to get that Bhakti Rasa. Apaya janamam. Anabhipsu. Andam. I was blinded. I could not see what is real goal of my life. I was blinded. I could not see the real object, what is my path, what should I do, what is my relationship with Radharani. I could not see at that time. Anavipsu andam, I was blinded by ignorance. Krupam budhir, he was the ocean of mercy. Paradukhe dukhi, his heart was as if seeing the suffering of the jiva, he is feeling the pain of the other jiva, living entities. Sanatan Goswami, so kind-hearted, and he saw the suffering, distressed condition of me, and both utmost carefully, he made me drink, though I was unwilling. I had no qualification. By hook or crook, he made me drink that Bhakti Rasa, mellow of Bhakti. As a result, now I feel I am here doing bhajan in Radhakund. I feel the separation of Radharani. See all the pastimes, realizing. Raghunath Goswami is writing like this. That's why the Gurudev, one perfect Guru, one high class Guru, he can make the disciple, ignorant disciple, fallen disciple, drink that Bhakti Rasa by hook or crook, by which the life will be successful of that jiva. That's why one should offer prayer to his Gurudev on this Guru Purnima day, this very auspicious day, to worship the Guru from the core of the heart, offering prayers, offering the indebtedness, offering prayers to Gurudev and worship, begging for that mercy, so that our life will be successful. So this is the message for Guru Purnima. Again we will discuss something tomorrow. Gautmanande Hari Hari Bol. Jai Shri Guru Purnima Tithi Maha Mahotsav ki jai. Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasadeva ki jai. Jai Sri Sanatan Goswami Pada ki jai. Sachinandan Shri Gaur Hari ki jai. Sab Parsad Shri Gaur Hari ki jai. Jai Shri Guru Pada Padma ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.